Didn't take long for another Fox host to get himself into trouble. Now, this is coming weeks after O'Reilly was fired after sexually harassing a great deal of women. Many, many women. Here comes Fox News co-host of The Five, Jesse Waters. Now, Waters is a disgusting human being, and he seems to be very, very determined to follow his boss into exile. Now, Waters, of course, is the new co-host of The Five. He just recently got this job, and that actually happens to be a very important point in this story. Now, he was on The Five to slam the left, for booing Ivanka Trump during a women's forum in Germany. Now, in context, let me tell you why they were booing her. Now, she said her family was, or I'm sorry, her father was a tremendous champion of supporting families. Well, that's an interesting thing to say, based on his policy proposals that, for one, the immigration would literally rip families apart, and already has ripped families apart. You've seen people who voted for Trump have their husbands deported to another country. They've already happened. They've already been deported, moved to another country. You're literally ripping families apart. Now, also, all the budget cuts that have hurt programs, Meals on Wheels, for example, all these different things, not exactly family friendly. So to really say that Trump is a tremendous champion of families doesn't seem to be very true. Now, Waters on that, he's gonna lay into the left for booing Ivanka. Let's watch.
You know, the left says they really respect women, and then when given an opportunity to respect a woman like that, they boo and hiss. And I always thought the Europeans were supposed to be so sophisticated and well-mannered, and now they're treating this like it's a soccer match. I don't understand what's going on. I think Ivanka's supposed to be the moderating voice for her father, so I think people in Europe should support that. I don't know why also saying that, you know, my father respects families is controversial. I mean, he's probably hired a ton of fathers and mothers and children, so I don't really get what's going on here, but I really liked how she was speaking into that microphone.
Well, that was weird. Okay, well, first let's go to the substance, then we'll go to the non-substance afterwards. Now, he says, oh, Trump, family, what a family, great family guy. What's controversial about that? Well, again, his policies seem to be quite anti-family. But he follows it up by saying, hey, man, the guy hires children and you know, mothers and fathers. Well, look, odds are you were at least one of those three. Everybody is at least one of those three things. You really can't avoid hiring somebody who's a child of someone, or who is a mother of someone, or a father of someone. That literally makes no sense. Now, the controversial bit came at the end. Boy, I really like the way she was speaking to that microphone, you know what I'm saying? You literally made what seemed to be a sexist joke or a sexual innuendo joke right after chastising the left for not respecting women. What do you think that was? You're making some ridiculous perverted joke that would have been funny if you were 13. And look, I seem to be unkind towards 13-year-olds. Because there are 13-year-olds that are like, dude, that's not funny. What's this all about? With the microphone. Oh, I really like how she was speaking to that microphone. Yeah, okay. Look, I've gotten a look for Ivanka Trump, but it's based on what she's actually doing. She's not a moderating influence on her father. She's done literally nothing to moderate her father, and she's been using her position to advance her own business interests, meeting with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, sitting in the meeting, and sitting in the meeting with Chinese President Xi. Yeah, she's been using that position in the White House that is unpaid to further her business interests. That's the problem that I have with Ivanka Trump, and the fact that she has done no such moderating of her father in her position, or in his positions. So, there's that, okay? But look, if you're going to defend her, which you have all the rights to do, at least you can do so without being a juvenile jackass, okay? Look, Jesse Waters, he's not a news person. He's a hatchet man. And all he does is that he ambushes people and then now on this show makes childish sexual innuendos on the air. Is it what do you like laugh at the word or giggle at the word penis and vagina? I mean, look, this is the Fox News talent pool that's left. Even the notoriously loathsome supposed liberal Bob Beckel isn't that much of a douchebag. Now, of course, Waters later clarified this by saying, hey, during the break, we were commenting on Ivanka's voice and how it was low and steady and resonates like a smooth jazz radio DJ. Yes, I'm sure that's exactly what you were saying in the break. And oh, she sounds like a jazz DJ, man. Oh, it's so low and steady. Nobody says that. Come on. I don't believe that. I'm not buying it. Now, funny enough, Waters, after this happened, after this blew up, Waters decided to take a vacation. Well, come on, that must be just a coincidence, right? Well, The Hill reports that late Wednesday, Waters announced that he was taking an abrupt vacation from the Five. Now, remember that thing that I said earlier, that to remember? The fact that he just got his co-hosting gig on the Five? Well, here's that article from The Hill. This is his statement that's in The Hill. I'm going to be taking a vacation with my family, so I'm not going to be here tomorrow, Waters said during the show, according to reports. I'll be back on Monday, so don't miss me too much. His abrupt departure comes just 3 days into the new primetime slot for his show. CNN's Brian Stelter noted that Waters will miss 2 days of his first week in primetime, as well as his weekend show. Now, well, that's interesting. So, does everybody who gets a promotion go on vacation 3 days into the new job? That's weird. Is that how you celebrate? I mean, look, I don't know. I don't work at Fox News. I don't work in major mainstream corporate media. Maybe that's what they all do. Maybe they all take vacations the first week that they get co-host a new show and then happen to say something ridiculously juvenile and stupid. Oh, or not. I don't know. Now, do you remember when O'Reilly also went on a surprise vacation? Well, tell me how that turned out. Come on, man. Look, I'm not saying that this is 100% definitive proof that he's going to get fired. I'm not saying that, but it does look a little fishy, a little interesting, right? And we're going to have to see how this whole thing plays out. Fox News has been, look, Fox News, 21st Century Fox acquired Sky News. In order to do that, they had to purge themselves of Bill O'Reilly and any of the controversial stuff that Bill O'Reilly did. Well, it happened that Jesse Waters was on Bill O'Reilly's show all the time doing ridiculous things. And they call him Jesse Dirty Waters for his style of ambushing people and saying ridiculously horrific things. So this could be another possible casualty of the Sky News deal, especially if you're saying things that, again, while Fox News is still under the microscope for being sued for sexual harassment, for hosts saying sexist things, oof. Bad timing for him, I guess. But again, we'll see. If he's back on Monday, I'll be like, well, I guess I was wrong. If not, well, then obviously there was something to this. We'll have to see. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.